Hey, it's Jim Ebert with Cancer Can Rot. Today we have Cinder Ernst in studio doing her song, Unbreakable Heart. I hope you all like it. Hey, Cinder. Cinder!
Jim,
What type of cancer did you get blessed with?
multiple myeloma.
And what does that mean?
It means it's a blood cancer,
Okay.
and it screwed up my bones. So when they found it, it was already in my, so that it had taken over my bones. So it was metastatic.
Okay, so it's still called a bone cancer with that name?
I think so. Okay. I mean, it's a blood cancer, but if it gets as far, then it's in your bones.
Okay.
It's one of those ones that they do a stem cell transplant for sometimes.
Okay, and are they, what's the prognosis?
I'm not really a candidate for the stem cell. So it's not curable, but it's treatable.
Okay.
And it was stage 3, which is the stagiest.
Right.
But, you know, right now I have to be on chemo all the time. It's a little tiring. But it's not the kind of, you know, it's not brutal chemo. It's just wear you out chemo.
I'm sure it does wear you out.
It does wear you out.
Right,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But right now, the object with multiple myeloma is to get into remission and stay there as long as possible.
Okay.
And I only stayed in like 6 months, and then it's taken me like a year to kind of get back in. And when the cancer is active, the cracks in my bones open back up again. But right now, my cracked bones are on the closing side.
Good.
So that's very good.
Well, I mean, but you're a very physical person.
I'm a very physical person.
Right. So what did you do before the cancer?
Right. So for 30 years, I was a personal trainer and a medical exercise specialist.
Okay.
And I actually have 2 books published.
Okay.
I'm a known expert in the field of fat-friendly fitness, where I help plus-size women be stronger without having to lose weight.
Okay.
And, you know, it's a whole thing.
This is a weird question, but what has cancer done for you?
So the day I got diagnosed, I asked myself this question. I don't recommend it for everyone because it's kind of the advanced course. But I said, what if this was the best thing that ever happened to me?
Right.
So that was sort of that was what I went looking for. And when I got over, you know, I would wake up every morning and think, I don't really want to live like this, you know, with all this pain. And I don't want to do it alone because you know, I don't have family, I don't have a partner, and I just felt, I mean, I have friends, but I just felt a little alone. But I couldn't really figure out how to kill myself easily. So I would say, well, okay, if you're going to live another freaking day, let's make it a good one. And then I asked myself, the next question I asked was, what would make living more appealing than dying right now?
Okay.
And the answer to that was, I'm just only going to do what I want to do.
Right.
And I let go of my business. I let go of because I was trying to keep my business running. I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, you know, and I was sick. And then I was new to Napa, where I live now. Right. And so in order to kind of get myself out in the world, I jumped into the music community there.
Okay.
And I had an original song that won a contest.
Okay.
And the judge said, well, this song could be in the movies. And I thought to myself, well, wouldn't that be fun?
Right.
I don't know anything about that.
Right.
And then the next thing you know how Google reads your mind.
Right.
And next thing you know, I'm in a class for sync songwriting.
Okay.
And it was right before lockdown. And so there was 350 of us in this class from around the world. And I feel like the year I spent with these folks is how I met you. Through Cynthia. Like for the first time in my life, I just showed up as me. It's just shiny, happy. I just was, and making music. Music's always been a part of my life, but never this big of a part, because I always had my other business going on. So I'm happier than I've ever been.
See,
See what happens?
See what happens? So this was the best thing. I would still be trying to do a business or whatever, but instead, you know.
I can't like that enough because I'm certainly not done with what I want to do, but I'm certainly just taking it as it comes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm not forcing anything. I'm not over advertising myself. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm just trying to keep happy, keep functioning. One of the things that I got out of cancer after a couple of years of losing my mind, thinking I was dying, after that, just all the BS just washes by me. You know what I mean? It really does.
Yeah.
I don't. You're going to be 2 weeks late on your rent, mortgage, and
Right.
so you're going to get it 2 days later. You know what I mean? It just. I mean, we have to be reasonable about society and what they expect, but I just don't let crap bother me.
No.
I think it drives my girlfriend Gina nuts sometimes because I'm just like, well, whatever, we'll be all right.
I know.
We'll be all right. But it's that and the fact that I don't want to die, but I don't mind if I die. I'm not afraid of dying.
Me too.
So I think that's also very freeing.
I'm actually, so especially this last year, because, you know, it was, you know, I wasn't sure if we were going to get me back.
Right.
And I'm not doing the stem cell transplant. I don't want to go in the hospital and be killed with chemo for 3 weeks
Right.
to get a few extra squeak out.
I got it.
I'm not interested in that kind of time. If I can walk my dogs and take my garbage cans to the curb, I'm good. But if I can't, I live alone.
Right.
I gotta be, that's what I want. But I started to think, like, I don't wanna leave here because I'm uncomfortable
Yes.
to die. But I started to think about, okay, so I believe that we go back to pure positive energy, and I just believe it's going to be really fun on the other side.
Okay.
And so when I die, please don't be sad. And don't say rest in peace, because I will not be resting. But I started to feel like I was having a near-death experience, prolonged. I just felt like I'm going to the light,
Okay.
and I'm going now. Why do I have to wait?
Right.
Why does anybody have to wait?
With you. I don't want it to suck going out. I don't want it to be prolonged. I don't want to be kept alive. I'm not trying to get all morbid and unhappy, but I
It's
just want
real.
that to be done.
That's it.
You know what I mean? I just don't want that. And I've told my kid's basically the one in charge of that. You know, I said, if I get to a point where I'm not here, but I'm physically here, but my brain's in Texas, you know, please get me to a state where we can take care of this.
Yep.
Virginia's not that state right now,
Nope.
but maybe it will be. Okay, on a positive note, we did your song today.
I know. Listen, but I want to just say this one thing, is that I have a couple of different projects going, but one of them is a book project called Fun, 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 Dead.
Okay.
And that's my goal.
Okay.
I just want to have fun, 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 dead. I don't want to do anything in between.
Right.
But anyway, we did my song today.
We did your song today, and it sounds pretty cool.
Sounds amazing.
Said the guys playing, amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is a little different because we're doing it in California. So my team, so to speak, of players is all back east, but I've got a couple of friends here who are very talented.
Yes, you do.
And and even better, very sweet,
Yes.
very good people.
Yes.
You saw it today. I mean, it's just flexibility. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. No, none of that. You know.
Right.
Just good people. And that's another aspect of this. That's all I want to surround myself with. You know what I mean? I mean, I understand we have to deal with assholes once in a while,
Once in a while.
but that's not who I'm hanging out with.
Right.
It's not who I'm making music with.
Yeah.
You could be the most talented person in the whole country, and if you're an asshole, I'm not working with you. I'm just not.
No, thank you.
I've done a couple, and I'm not doing that again
Right.
in my career.
Yeah.
I think your song sounds great.
I do too. Thank
and
you.
I hope you're happy with it.
I'm so happy with it.
And I know you got to be tired.
Yeah, I'm a little tired,
Well, me too.
but I like chatting.
Okay, I like chatting too, but I'm tired too.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Hey,
we
it's
put in
okay.
a hard day's work.
Yeah.
It's been sorry.
Hey, I'm ready for some tequila.
I could have a glass of wine.
Okay. Anyway, I want to thank you for making it and making it happen, and I'll thank Cindy Tremieux as well
Yes.
for hooking us up.
Yeah.
And we'll have a video out in a couple of weeks, hopefully, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
All right.
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. All right.